Hello. This video is a reply to a request. Somebody asked me how to play the 1975 Shoot Out at the University Fair. So I wasn't able to find anything online for this song, and so I just tried to figure it out by ear. I apologize if there's any mistakes. Okay, so that first intro, what we have is you put your index finger across two strings at the 10th fret. That sounded pretty bad because I bent the string a little bit, so I'm going to do that again. This time I'm going to use my middle finger. I'm going to put my index finger on that next note right here. So the next chord, the first chord is just bar two strings on the 10th fret, and the other one, I've got a finger on my 10th fret with the middle finger still, but it's not barred anymore. I'm going to roll up onto the tip and put my index finger right here on the 9th fret of the first string. So I've got 9th fret first string, 10th fret second string. And the reason why I'm doing that is because we really could just hold this one note like this. When he goes to that chord, he's really only playing one note. The reason why I do that this way is so that we still hear the other note ringing. Like this. So the other note is still ringing. It sounds more like how they do it in the song. Oh, turn your volume down. So that note, they continue playing something like that in the background. There's somebody doing this through the first verse. It's a little bit hard to hear it, so I'm not entirely sure that that's exactly what they're playing after the song starts, but it does continue on. Now the chords that we're hearing here has a little bit of an anacrusis, or you could call it a pickup beat. In other words, we don't start off on beat 1. It's like 4 and 1. So we've got here, this is a C chord. It's a C power chord. And then I'm going to go up to this D power chord. Just for those people that don't know how to find those notes up the neck this way, that's the 8th fret and the 10th fret for my index finger. So I've got the 8th fret here and the 10th fret here. Okay, so we get this 4 and 1. Let's back it up a little bit and listen to that. Oops, a little further. Okay, so once we actually land on beat 1 at this D chord, that's where the song, the riff actually starts. The progression starts here on this chord. We hear this thing beforehand, which sort of leads into the start. In other words, a pickup beat or anacrusis. Okay, so I got a D power chord on the 10th fret, A power chord on the 5th fret, and a G power chord on the 3rd fret. Something like that. Let's hear this here. That's a D chord with just a bunch of drums. Something like that, just a D chord, more drums. I might have to hear that a couple times, something like. Yeah, I gotta hear that again. Oops. Alright, so I apologize that my ear is probably going to get this wrong. It's just, there's a few different ways that this sounds like it could go, and I'm not entirely sure right now, but it's something like this. Tenth fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, 3, 5, 10th fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, 3, 5, something like that. Maybe I'll give it one more listen, because I could be wrong there. It's almost like they're landing back down on that G. And so, yeah, that would make perfect sense, because what they're doing is they've got, this is written in the key of G, even though it's not starting on a G. It makes a lot of sense that they'd be going to the 5th chord in the key of G as a starting chord, and then coming down towards the root. There's a lot of resolve in that particular interval. So that was 10, 5, 7, 5, 3, 10, 5, 7, 5, 3. So I'm pretty sure that's actually more correct than my first attempt a few minutes ago there, trying to figure out those chords. You can be the judge and listen to the song and figure out which works better for you. And it'd be nice to have a guitarist to play along with in the background doing this for you. Or something to that effect, because they're using that in this. I can barely hear it. It's during the verse that I heard it. Anyway, I hope this was helpful. Good luck in learning Shootout at the University Fair.